I posted a link to the full TMZ story at the meetmagazine.blogspot.com website, so you might want to check it out. On Saturday, July 26 of 2014, country singer Keith Urban was performing at his concert at the Xfinity Center in Mansfield, Massachusetts, when the venue nearly turned into a funeral home. Of the 18,000 people who attended this leg of Urban's Rise 'Em Up tour, 46 people were treated for alcohol-related illnesses and 22 concert goers were taken to the hospital, all within the time span of about 3 hours. Fans became ill, fainted, and injured themselves. The main cause of the problem was due to drinking, and things got so bad that officials activated a Phase 1 EMS plan where ambulances from 5 nearby communities had to come provide medical aid to the drunks. About 50 people were taken into protective custody. Others were arrested for alcohol-related issues, and some will have to go to court. Most of these people were Caucasian, therefore the media is spinning it as a very fun party as opposed to a waste of tax dollars which endangered people's lives that may have needed some of those medical response people to help them, to help save their lives. Now TMZ, for example, called it a good time. Even with rampant irresponsibility and a near riot situation, when you have the complexion for protection and projection, the media will spin things any way that they want to. For example, have you ever heard of a school shooter being called a thug or a gangster? Have you ever seen a Caucasian American with a long beard being told that they look like a terrorist? And as you see here, this was, just some white folks having a grand old time. Woohoo! It's a party, y'all. Nothing to be worried about or alarmed about here. All that I know is that when something similar happens at a rap concert performed by a so-called black man, they better give us the same edit that they're giving Keith Urban. I'm watching, and I will remember this. I've been monitoring this story, and the media has made no mention of the term alcohol poisoning, and no one is talking about whether or not the alcohol was spiked with ecstasy or other narcotics. They are really protecting his image as well as the image of his terrible genre of music. Oh, and by the way, I still didn't forget about what that thug Randy Travis did when he was going around beating people up and driving around butt naked. Drunk driving butt naked. Nor did I forget about Tim McGraw getting his thug on, slapping that woman at his concert like a pimp. All of those rules about keeping your hands to yourself and not hitting women went straight out of the window when it was a good old boy committing these crimes. That good old white privilege machine kicked in, and the media forgot to do their smear campaign. If it was a rapper, they would have never gotten away with it. In other words, this country thug music needs to be banned. Let me know what you think about this white on white crime and criminal activity below, and be sure to subscribe to the Meet Magazine YouTube channel and visit meetmagazine.blogspot.com.